Welcome back, my amazing first grade artists. Now it's time for our winter art project, Winter Polar Bear. Our learning goal for this project is a drawing. And a drawing is where we produce an artwork through drawing that utilizes types of lines, shapes, textures, and patterns. What is a line? A line is an element of art defined by a point moving in space. It is probably the most fundamental of the elements of design, as it is usually the starting place for most of our artistic creation. Lines can be vertical, horizontal, diagonal, or curved. It's any time your pencil touches a piece of paper and continues and ends. What is a shape? A shape is a two-dimensional area confined by an actual line or an implied line, an edge, for example. In drawing, shapes are created when the ends of lines are joined to enclose areas. So as you can see, there are two shapes here on this slide. There's a square and a circle. And you'll notice that they're all created by using lines because your pencil or whatever you're drawing with touches your paper and continues and ends. But what makes this a shape is that once you touch your paper and you draw your shape out, it comes back around and it closes. And that's when it turns into a shape. Our learning targets for this project are, I can use good craftsmanship, and I can use my imagination. The materials you'll need for this project are a piece of white paper, a pencil, a Sharpie, and watercolor paints or markers or crayons. All right, boys and girls, it's time to begin. All right, boys and girls, now we're ready to start our polar bear in the snow drawing. First, you're going to need a piece of white unlined paper, and I want you to set it up vertically, which is long way up and down, or hamburger style. In our first step, we're going to start on the bottom of the paper, and we're going to make a big curved line that starts at the bottom and goes up like a big hill and curves around to the other end of the paper. So it goes up and around and back down. Our next step, towards the center, we're going to create a sort of oval shape, but it also has a little wider part at the top, and you'll see what I mean when I draw it. So it curves around and it goes down. So it's almost like an oval, but it's a little wider at the top. Our next step, we're going to create a longer oval right at the top for the nose. We're going to add two ovals at the top for our polar bear's eyes. Next, we're going to start with the ears, and we're going to start with the inside of the ear and work our way out. So what we're going to do is make a small curved line, so it's not too big, on both sides. And now we're going to make that same shape on the outside of it to make the outer part of our ear. Next, we're going to add two circles on the side for some rosy cheeks. And we're going to add a curved line at the bottom to kind of show a little bit of our polar bear's belly. Now I want you to add some snowflakes in the background. And you can create your snowflakes by making little circles to create your snow. Or you can make a snowflake by making an X, a line in the middle, and a line through the center. So you can make your snowflakes either way. You could do one way, you could do both ways. Before we add color and finish up our project, let's do a little review on what good craftsmanship means. What is good craftsmanship? Showing good craftsmanship means showing good quality in your artwork. How can we tell if we are using good craftsmanship? There are lots of different ways we can show good craftsmanship in our artwork. Some of the most important things to look for are coloring. Are you coloring in all of the places that your artwork needs color, or are you leaving empty or white spaces? Details. Are you adding extra details to your artwork? Patience. Are you paying attention to what you are making and taking your time, not rushing to finish your artwork early? coloring, let's take a look at these 4 pictures of a flower. The 4 is the one that's colored the best. A 3 would be the next best, and then you have 2 and 1. The 4 has no white spots showing. They took their time and filled in all the spots with color. Number 3, you can see some white spots, but they still did a very good job filling in all of the spaces and staying in the lines. 2, there's a lot of white spots showing, but we are seeing some color. And 1, there's barely any color. They left out the center and there's not a lot showing. Details. Let's look at these pictures of burgers that were made using construction paper. We have a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. The number 4 burger shows extra details. It's a tall burger with a lot of different ingredients, and they also added an extra side of French fries, which would be adding extra details. The number 3 did have some cheese and tomatoes added to their burger, which does mean that they added some details, but not as many as the number 4. 2 only added a piece of cheese, and 1 was just a simple burger of a burger and the bun. Patience. Here we have 4 drawings of an eye, and each drawing is a little bit different. Number 4, the eye has extra details added. They started to do a little shading with their picture and adding extra details. Number 3 is a very good drawing, but it doesn't have as many details as number 4, but it's still a very good drawing. Number 2 is pretty basic, but it's leaving out some of the parts of the eye that we might need, like eyelashes. And number 1 doesn't have many details at all. When you complete your artwork, always look at your project's visual scale to see if you're missing anything. What I have here is a picture of a generic visual arts holistic rubric scale, and what it shows is the things that we're looking for in our artwork. For every project, you'll have a very detailed one that goes along with exactly the project that you're looking for, and a picture of what a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1 would look like. The materials for adding color to your picture are your choice. All right, boys and girls, it's time to finish up. Don't forget to upload your work once you're finished. Watch this video on how exactly to upload your artwork to Canvas. I'm going to show you how you're going to upload your artwork into Canvas for art. When you click your module and you have your assignment, under your assignment, you're going to see an option that says Upload your artwork here. When you see Upload your artwork here, you're going to click it. And up here in the corner, it will say Submit Assignment. You're going to click Submit Assignment. And once you've taken a photograph of your artwork and you're ready to submit it, it's under the File Upload button where it says File, you're going to click Browse. You're going to find your art project. So I'll click this one. Once you have your art project selected, then you're going to hit Submit Assignment. Once you've hit Submit your assignment, it should say over here, Submitted. Once it's submitted, that's all you need to do. All right, boys and girls, see you next time.